Good, he's dead. Let's continue. Welcome back to this travesty, this insult to my aesthetics and sensibilities, Energy Core of Power, starring me, and also the guy who wrote this comic, and I guess those other two people are in this room, figuratively speaking, as well.
We're here for the ride!
Yes.
I call the shotgun. And
who invited the baby?
And by that I mean the actual shotgun.
Hey, no, you can't have a shotgun in Finland.
Actually, you can.
Well, it's a good thing there's barely anybody to shoot with that shotgun. So I guess it balances itself out.
I mean, yeah, in here, due to the current epidemic, we determine our social distancing by am I still at range?
I was referring to the fact that you only have 5 million people in a very large country.
5.5 million, thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, 5.5 million! Sorry.
You are forgiven.
Oh, thank you.
So anyway,
Thank you.
Let's get back on track, shall we, guys?
No, let's not do that. Let's end the night early instead.
Marty, if you will, introduce us to this wonderful thing you have brought to us.
Wait, a new hero, the Insulin Boy?
Oh yeah.
What were you thinking?
In its whole, here is the issue number 3.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
Yes.
Oh no, it's bad. It's bad.
Ah, this is, I see now, this is the PSA issue.
Yeah.
Wait, is he fighting the villain from Terminator 2?
No.
I think that's meant to be the asthma monster. He's not fighting Captain America this time.
I could have sworn it's Robert Patrick.
The best part about all this is, it still costs $1.
$1? I mean, what is that in today's money, actually?
$1.
No, it isn't. Inflation, Madhog. Inflation.
It's the year 2004, so...
And I don't care. So we are here to read a...
$1.4.
Thank you for checking that out. That was really needed and necessary. It's not like I'm going to cut this entire part out for the benefit of the viewer, who might really want us to get going and read this godforsaken facsimile of a comic.
So let us see what this little thing down here
I am the angry one.
The pencil here. Underneath the two characters on this issue cover.
What I like most about this cover is the background.
Yes, the background is very telling of... Wait a second! Is he fighting nicotine?
Come on, kids. If you want to grow up fast, take one of these. One puff and they'll soon be in my grasp.
Not so fast, nicotine. If you want to go up fast, take one of these. With my X-ray vision, I can see the harm cigarettes do inside people's bodies. That's why I never say yes to a cigarette.
That's Superman's nemesis. Thank you very much.
Don't worry, this is the last issue with this blank cover. In the next issues, the cover is more background.
Oh no!
Oh, we are upgrading this with an actual background. Imagine that.
So,
Oh no, he's going to give them cancer and offend them with his passive smoking.
Wait, so we're fighting Smoker from the One Piece franchise?
These
Don't
two
worry,
boys
guys.
have
These two
power
boys
of
have
youth.
Power of youth. Guys,
Power of
say,
youth.
what is he doing here?
It's the dualism of those who are building our future. And
The smoker and the insulin boy, huh?
The
This
Smoker.
is Avengers right there and there.
Matti, I need to stop you there before you turn full Madhog.
What do you mean by that?
Because you see correlations and hidden meanings like that everywhere.
In fairness, I am inflating the truth for the sake of comedy, but let's pretend that I do, actually.
I mean, you do generally.
I think you're confusing my whine of comedy to my actual profession, former profession, as a film critic, in which I do actually have to read between the lines and analyze subtext when it's there. But this is not the case. So,
Well, why don't we just open up to the first page then?
oh, brother.
This is going to
Oh my
be
gosh!
something.
Oh my gosh, that second panel. Matti, are you starting to exercise depth and perception? We have become quite famous, literally, after the second issue. We fought a random guy, and now we're famous.
Yeah, I can totally see the papers looking exactly like that.
Uh-huh.
The
Boston-
Boston News.
Boston News, ENERGYCORE of Power, did it again!
Yes, they printed a stupid... They
I see.
printed fake news on a piece of toilet paper.
I see,
And
pal.
apparently threw it inside a bottomless pit.
I see, pal. It should sound more like ENERGYCORE Power did it again.
This is a far-right newspaper, so they don't like ENERGYCORE of Power.
well,
Let's continue. For 2 months, we have fighted against crime and evil.
yes, this has
And
happened.
wait, hold on a second. Did Waterman just...
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh, yes.
Oh no! Oh, that's terrible. That looks bad. Are those wiggly apparati supposed to be fingers with nails?
no. Yes.
I guess?
Or maybe his fingers.
Oh my god, his left hand has 6 fingers.
In fairness, he's made of water, so he can have...
No,
no,
the
not
guy
Waterman.
that's getting.
Five.
The criminal that is getting nutcracked.
Oh!
Oh!
I think he even has 7 fingers, for that matter.
That means he has 6 fingers and a thumb. Okay, so we have 7-fingered man.
Maybe that's his gimmick.
7-fingered
Before I tell
discount.
you...
Should we call Antonio Banderas?
And also a side note, it has been 2 months, which is since the happenings of the previous issue, and this introduces this comics another gimmick, realistic dive movement, like in Judge Dredd or something.
I'm sorry, realistic what movement?
Time
You use the word...
movement.
You use the word realistic and Judge Dredd in the same sentence, so that's where my brain stopped working for a second.
Realistic dive movement. The comic is advancing in real time instead of that comic book time where no one ages.
Ah.
Yes, I see. So, are you sure you want this comic to advance in real time? This comic in particular? Do you think it's a good idea for you to experiment with that when you are yet to master depth and perception?
I mean, does it matter? This is already finished.
Right,
Okay.
so I'm going to continue, otherwise we'll be here all night. But before I tell you about the day when we got new member, I tell about important thing I got to know.
I like how this panel here, it looks kind of like, whatever. God, you're so wet.
Garrett!
Yeah, Stanley.
I've never heard who you were before becoming a waterman. I never asked you in these 2 months we've been together. But now it seems like a good time to do that in real time because of realistic time movement.
Yeah.
Our,
Doesn't work.
our talent and some other things what might interest you. You know that power station where you lived 10 years before it clots.
Closing.
I thought it said clotsing.
Clotsing?
Where did you get the T?
I see a line that looks like a T and a cross.
It's a hyphen.
Oh!
Why do you two sound so surprised?
Oh, that's bad.
Closing. I was chief of security in that. Wait, you were chief of security in there?
Taken out of the asterisk.
Hold on! You were the chief of security of that power station and you never met the bum living in there? In 10 years? You are the worst!
He used to be there or something.
When? Is it before the 10 years that the bum spent in there?
It sounds to me like that he was the chief of security before the power
closed
station
down.
was closed
Okay.
down 10 years ago.
So why was he there then? Was he just still doing his job or something? I have to ask
He
him.
had kind of an apartment nearby.
Oh, okay. So can you explain to me why human waterman is basically Stormkiller's dead? It's literally him with a beard.
Let's just carry on.
That is not Waterman.
No.
Okay, well, I still maintain that whomever that guy is, it has to be Stormkiller's dead.
Let's carry on with your narration, Madhog.
After that, Waterman told that the power station's boss was Eric Moroni, an influential and power-seeking man. Eric Morone, hey? Again with your made-up Italian names. What?
Morone, I guess he said.
Yes, I can see where you're going with this particular pun, but I'm Italian, so I'm pronouncing it as it is meant to be pronounced.
Yeah, I just put a made-up name. I didn't even know if I made a
Yes,
name.
Le Puzzi. One night, he was coming from job to home.
Job to home!
This seems
They
like a
are-
Max Payne's origin story.
Devar used to voice Eric Morone. There's a
Okay.
reason.
Damn weather.
Actually, can you give him a J. Jonah Jameson edge?
Yeah, okay.
Good thing I wasn't the only one thinking of that.
Goddamn weather!
Then he got strike from Red Thunderbolt. Oh, I see. It's dumb, but I see. You can be the random henchman.
He is Waterman in his human form.
All right.
Oh,
Boss, are you okay? I fell! That's something I've chanced, Garrett.
Chance the Garrett. And so, ellipsis, more ellipsis. He became ellipsis,
Steve!
the storm. And Steve.
And there's Storm's
Steve!
origin story.
He became Steve, the storm. So, hold on. He was hit by a random purple lightning, and he turned into the storm, which is the one that generates all the purple lightnings that hit all the other people. So where does the actual purple lightning come from?
And why
will be
did he
revealed
wait-
It will be revealed in a future issue.
Time
Do you
travel
even have to
nonsense.
ask that
I'm
question?
calling it. It's time travel nonsense, isn't it?
I mean, it apparently took him 10 years to start actually doing something.
Okay. Let's continue.
Because he had a control to rain and thunder, he wasn't in the He wasn't interested in his factory Imperium. Really? Imperium? You're just going to throw in that word gratuitously. Imperium.
It sounds cooler than it actually is.
Yeah, I meant empire, but
Now, Imperium is a real word, but in this context, it sounds incredibly silly.
I did say it was a real word. I just meant it sounds cooler than it actually is.
It really doesn't. So everything was sold except the power station for convenience reasons, which no one wanted. But he wanted! I thought he wanted. I thought it was like
Jesse wanting Cloud.
New power station was built elsewhere.
How did he still rule his factory Imperium when he was a Cloud?
I don't know. How do you rule the world when you're God?
he didn't. He just left that imperium for everyone else. He just no longer cared.
I'm God now. I rule over the skies. Screw you guys. I'm gonna be blasting you and killing homeless people.
Yes, I hate homeless people. They should all disappear. I am the 1%.
Look how I create offensive gestures with my clouds.
Waterman moved to his own summer cottage. Wait, he can afford a summer cottage?
Well, in Finland they're not that fancy. I mean,
No, hold on. I said he can afford a summer cottage with his job as a chief security.
yeah, I don't know how much money they make.
They don't make enough money to buy a villa.
Is that what you think when you think about the summer cottage?
I think of the British kind, the British bungalow kind. Having a second house?
When I think of summer cottage, I think of this kind of a log building that has a sauna and a changing room, and that's it.
Again, he can afford to have 2 houses with the salary of a chief of security. I don't buy that.
Let's just continue, guys.
Waterman moved to his own summer cottage, which was nearby power station. That makes sense. Power stations and watch Storm's actions. He sat all day eating popcorn. Now that's a good Storm.
And he did
There's the whole
nothing.
Okay, so
Okay. Funny. I always thought that he was some kind of god. But if he was your boss, then it's kind of like God, right? A god of capitalism? Then why you react so calmly to fact that I killed him? Wait, you killed him? I'll call the police!
As I said, he was a power-seeking man. Who knows, he might have planned...
What?
He might have planned... It is possible that you may have Eve saved the world.
I mean, I wouldn't be so worried. I mean, it took him 10 years to come up with the plan of shooting bombs with lightning bolts that grant superpowers.
Yes, he's a bit of a lousy villain.
yeah, in that role-playing campaign we made, when you talked to him, he kind of implied that when he began the storm, it was kind of a Zen experience to him. It's kind of like being high constantly or something.
And when he's high, he thinks about killing bombs all day, all night.
I mean, to be fair, he had his head in the clouds.
Shut up. And today, what I'm going to tell. That's a sentence I just wrote, right?
Isifal, why don't you read the announcements?
Announcements! ENERGYCORE of Power wants more powerful heroes to join their team. Anybody can join.
As long as you're powerful, of course.
Come to address?
Come to address 39 Coast Street, EOP. Good businessman.
And then all the villains show up to kill them.
Is a good businessman is looking for more young.
Oh no!
That sounds very poorly
Unrelated.
thought out.
It's a different announcement, but
Okay, let's see what Lady Orientalism is doing.
Come in.
But
Thanks.
she reacted to the knocks before.
And then
oh,
Okay,
I
Matti.
understand.
Matti. So this is a Western comic, which means we are reading left to right, not right to left. So the knocking should come from the left, and the response, the bubble that says come in, should come to the right, or at least at a different height, as to give the reader the clue that she's reacting to the knock, not predicting the knock.
But Madhog, don't you see? She's a ninja girl. So
No.
Japan. So from right to left.
She's
when-
a fraud.
no.
She's from China. She's from China. She's not Japanese. She's called Ninja Girl because of yellow-faced stereotypes and Orientalism.
Okay, let's continue.
Well, the truth is that the origins of ninja and the arts that would become ninjutsu in Japan originate from China.
Do you think Matti knew that?
I don't know, did you?
I just knew that ninja was from Far East, and that's it.
Okay, that kills the debate entirely. So let's
Okay.
continue. Whatever China has, it's not called ninja, for crying out loud.
No, it isn't.
Oh my gosh.
These days they have money and pride.
But hey, we have a new recurring character.
Okay,
Icy
so
Pal.
let's give it to Icy Pal.
What kind of voice?
Insulin boy.
Oh
Oh.
gosh, that's perfect for you. Because
Oh,
you're
no.
a boy.
Excuse me, I am a man! Punch!
Relatively speaking.
Is this the piece?
The place.
It's-
He actually spelled it correctly.
Because I can see the drawing lines of the previous word that was there.
Yeah, my eraser wasn't that good.
I can see that.
Oh, the
Clearly.
French kiss. Mwah.
Is this the place where is ENERGYCORE Power's headquarter? Headquarter.
Wait, hold on. There is a comma between place and where.
Headquarter.
Yes.
There's no E. There's no R.
Is this Energy Core Power's headquarter, Mega Man?
Yeah, I had no idea how comma works in
More like
English.
Quater.
Oh, don't write a comic in English, then.
Yes, come close.
Come closer. Come closer.
Yes, come
and
closer
listen.
to... well, Matti, there is a slight improvement compared to how she was drawn in the last issue. This time, her breasts do not start at the base of her neck. So,
The beat
improvement,
Of my,
baby steps.
the beat of my heart keeps on missing.
So you want to join our team? Why?
Because superpowers must to be used some way, but solo work is too dangerous.
So your powers.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. The bubbles are coming from the same direction.
Uh-huh.
One is coming from outside.
No.
One is coming outside of the screen, and this one is coming from the hand that belongs to this character.
Oh no, it doesn't look good or intuitive at all. No. F minus.
Oh gosh.
You do the onomatopoeia at the bar, remember?
I did. I just did it.
I didn't hear you.
Okay, I'll do it again.
So that's how you make Sproit sound, eh? Okay.
I'm trying to think of what it was.
It sounded like a fart.
Sproit?
And that liquid was.
Insulin. And therefore, I call myself to
Yes.
Insulin boy.
Did he just happen to come from work at the local pharmacy?
I like her happy face, like as if, ooh, I like a man who is able to take off his his clothes instantly to show off his hero gear instantly.
Also, Insulin Boy sounds like the worst superpower in existence, unless you are literally providing antidepressant to people for free. In that case, it's the greatest
I'm
superpower.
not sure have you noticed, but he looks kind of like me.
Stormkiller looks like you. All these characters look like you because they all have the same model,
So yeah, apparently he looks like Ninja Girl. Got it.
except white and without breasts.
And
So-
has a smaller jaw.
I also happen to have diabetes. I was just throwing that out there.
Oh. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry. Why would you turn this into a superpower?
Cool costume. Did you make it?
Actually, Mom made and I designed it.
Does he die?
Oh no.
Does he die, actually?
Let's
He
continue.
dies!
Let's
he dies,
continue.
doesn't he? Your silence says it all. He's going to
let's
die.
just continue. Let's just continue.
Well, oh fine, I spoil it. He would have
Madhog, he hasn't answered.
died in the last issue.
They always die when they are so young.
Well, he didn't get to die since the series didn't
Oh
go
my
that
God.
far.
But now I know I was right.
Yeah, an issue that hasn't been released yet, so...
And it will
Okay.
never.
Okay, I just need to know few things. Real name?
Matt Mailton.
Matt Mailton!
Mailton.
That sounds very similar to my name.
I
I
know, right?
Oh, you
What a
don't
coincidence.
Say. That's, you know what they say about self-insert characters, don't you?
They want to be with their waifus the most?
No, they are bad.
Yeah. Age?
15.
That is all we wanted to know.
What?
For the team.
That is terrible. That is
That's-
terrible.
He's not of age. Does he have his parents' permission to go and do dangerous superhero
I mean, her
work?
mama made his costume.
Maybe he
Well,
just
my-
maybe he just told his mom that he was going to a costume party.
Well, in X-Men, they allowed the 14-year-old Kitty Pryde to join in there.
They are not supposed to go on dangerous missions. They are there to do schoolwork, but they get involved because, well,
Because they like to sneak into the Blackbird when the adults go do hero work.
sure, that's one way of putting it.
I mean, that's literally what happens with Kitty. She keeps sneaking in.
I'm sorry, I'm just still blown away by name, age, okay, you're good. We don't...
Shouldn't Matty be voicing this character since it's supposed to be him?
Then what would I do?
Hey, you can voice the smoker, who is based on a guy who used to bully me at school.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
that sounds perfect for him. So there was a bully at your school that smoked. It's a villain in this comic.
Yeah, that school had a lot of underage smokers.
What
who
school
didn't know
doesn't?
Exactly, who didn't know some underage smokers?
Yes, we all knew some underage smokers at some point.
My cousin.
Oh no, this is unreadable. This is impossible. What is this mess?
And that's why I gave you the file, that if you don't know what it reads, then you can check it from there.
Yes, I could do that, but then it would ruin the comedy, wouldn't it? It's funnier if I cannot understand what I'm reading.
Let's
You
just,
know nothing about improv.
let's do this then. Come on.
Oh boy.
It starts with when, by the way. I can read that much.
Okay, when Wuxiapan girl's neighbors warned that there were super horses, superheroes, everybody moved away because of possible attacks of criminals. Oh
No,
wait, I forgot to use my voice for that. Oh well.
Okay, that doesn't seem logical. Shouldn't the
No,
criminals
actually,
be...
that makes sense. All these people are genre savvy, obviously.
Yeah, but shouldn't the criminals already be around? Not they come as soon as the heroes come in?
But it always works like that. In fact, by the internal logic of this comic, the moment these heroes showed up, literally a villain showed up to fight them. That's the internal logic by now.
I mean, the first villain showed up before they were heroes.
Yeah.
And then just was in Cloud 9 for 10 years.
It's a vicious cycle.
And then
The
created
more
his
heroes
own-
there are, the more villains there are, and the more heroes there are, and so on and so forth. It never ends.
Okay, let's
And then he
continue.
created his own worst enemies.
Let's continue then.
So it became our headquarter. It's named headquarter from now on, by the way. I don't care if it's spelled correctly. Pill Boy is very polite and seemed to know how to be well because he took so many pills, you see.
Insulin isn't taken by pills.
I know, but let me make my stupid jokes. After we introduced us to ourselves. Hi, Stormkiller. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Stormkiller. Hello, Stormkiller. Nice to meet you too. I'm Stormkiller.
They have to do that every few days or they forget who their alter egos are.
Yeah, because that's probably part of the, effect of the purple lightning.
Listen, maybe they should take less drugs from Drag Boy over there.
Oh god, just imagine Nutrition Lass basically introducing herself to herself.
Oh, Nutrition Lass and Insulin Boy is my OTP. He started to think his sleeping place.
He started to
to
think.
conjure up from his mind a place to sleep.
I guess there's some prepositions missing.
Yeah, maybe?
Isn't there any TV?
Oh, brother. Yellowface Girl relieves that there comes nothing but garbage. That's why Waterman
I mean,
is
this is
spending money from his Builderman work.
I mean, this is 2004 when the reality TV was the rising star of TV shows.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. At the 2004 edition of The Big Brother, there was a trans woman in the cast, and she won.
Good for her.
Cabbages.
So, Waterman is Bob the Builder Man, apparently.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that works because that water form is now his default form.
I'm not sure how any single word in this sentence is supposed to work, if I'm being honest.
Maybe it was meant to be Plumber Man.
So, what is the terrible smell? Ew! Who are
Snuff? Oh, my God.
You can call me. Oh no! Smoker!
Shadow the Hedgehog, the smoker, yes! Yes, it's perfect!
I like how in this next panel, she's showing her powers of double jointedness here.
Oh, God, that looks painful.
Well, Smoker, we don't accept anyone who smokes tobacco and especially those who look like 16 years old.
I see a contradiction with that statement.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
I know.
I mean-
What about those who don't smoke
Well,
tobacco?
Valorant,
I see a bit of a contradiction with the fact that you don't hire him because he's a teenager. I'm just
no,
saying.
she doesn't hire it because he's a
He's
teenager
smoking.
who smokes.
The way it's phrased here, it's different than what you mean. Anyway.
Actually, I'm 15 and don't start to butter with me!
This is bad.
I feel dizzy.
Well,
Father.
she died of cancer.
And now to the handicap.
Wait,
Not the
what?
handicapped.
Okay.
because you have diabetes and apparently it's a handicap.
Yes,
Oh.
he's smoker just being
A bully.
inconsiderate.
Oh, right.
Well, that's the best apartment for me. Now I just have to unpack my stuff.
This green wall is just what I always wanted for my room.
Maybe,
Well,
I,
my favorite color is green, so
I would laugh if Marty actually had his bedroom in that color.
no, I don't.
Ah,
I mean, it's better than the white walls we've had thus far.
But did I hesitate when I decided to come here? My
Well,
family
no. When I decided.
And when I hesitated,
I
Hesitate!
hesitate.
And Lupin was hesitating.
Oh yeah, I should pay more attention and read it incorrectly. My family took it very heavily, but maybe here are people who understands me.
You are literally underage and you cannot move out from your parents legally yet.
I think you can if they give permission, or was it 16?
They have not given you permission, clearly.
which
They took
country's
it very
laws are we
heavily.
following here?
We do not, in superhero comics, we do not question about parents' permissions, usually.
In superhero comics, we hire 15 years old who do not smoke to potentially die in superhero work.
Exactly. Henry!
Henry? Who the hell is Henry?
Yeah, that's me, Matt.
It's me all along, Matt!
Mom!
Wham!
I can't believe they let you to join us.
No, they didn't. I just wanted to see you, handicapped.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Big words.
Big words.
mean words. Is he going to start to say, "You're dead meat"?
No.
Oh, that's
Okay.
too
It
bad.
doesn't really explain why they hate each other so much.
No.
It's almost as if he was your bully in real life.
Yeah, of
That-
course it is.
That tragic backstory was told in the 0th issue.
I should probably look at one point what he's doing with his life these days.
If you care, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't care. Anyway.
So
Right.
what do you want to talk about, fat face?
We're getting the big boy burns now.
What do you think from our new powers, such as this?
DSA? What?
Douche.
What the hell is up with this onomatopoeia, man?
It's supposed to resemble the sound I make with my mouth, like.
You should use real comic book sound effects, for crying out loud.
That's what it sounds like in my ear in the movies, and then I just literally.
Nobody will be able to hear from inside of your mind.
Why didn't you faint it from my attack?
I held my breath dump.
Dumb.
That is so you, Matti. Asian stereotype girl was not smart enough for the smoker.
I guess he didn't know how to expect it. But
Then let's do this without powers!
whoa!
It looked like you say woo. Like woo.
What is happening right now?
Because he accidentally wrote the finish for one bubble.
Okay, this is a very complex scene. You tried to draw and you clearly could not pull it off. I know, I see it now, but it took me a solid 10 seconds.
That's a leg, not an arm.
Yes,
Yes,
it took me a solid 10 seconds to get that. That's supposed to be a leg, and those windows are supposed to be lines of movement.
I mean, I thought it was his foot instantly because he's on the floor, so logically he can only kick him from there.
Man, look at me, I'm the logic guy. Anyway. Oh look, the freaking narrator is back. I and Slime Man Senior, so China girl unconscious in the lobby. After that, we came to check drug man apartment.
What's going on here?
Back off!
Look off.
Back off!
This
This is personal!
Stop fighting, and you tell me who you are. You are.
I'm Henry Strong, and I don't want you to!
Henry Strong.
Yeah.
Disturb me!
Disturb me, apparently. I understood to keep my breath under his attack because I am smarter than the average bum. Waterman is from water. Yeah, sure, that's
he's from there.
really what it is. Yes.
He's from.
Nothing to say about that. So it was not necessary to him.
Why is there a face drawn over Waterman making it look like he's smirking with a cigar in his mouth?
Yeah, his smoke effect sometimes does that weird face suddenly.
Okay.
Also, are you seriously killing off a 15 years old? Like
No.
that?
No, he doesn't die.
Well, I can always hit. Ah!
Sprat.
Sprat!
Isn't that Spruit?
Yes,
I
it
don't
is.
even
It is
know.
Spruit, but
So that's how it works.
what, you didn't know? You didn't know what your powers do.
That's bad.
If that guy dies in here,
No one is going to die. I'll take him to hospital.
like a
When we-
true hero.
I'll take him to hospital, which I cannot afford because hospitals and the entire medical system in America is completely messed up. So he's going to die most likely. I don't have insurance. I'm screwed myself. What a pitiful force. Only to breathe nicotine, gas, and light. It's
His.
light hiss. Tobaccos. You're going to...
I think that's.
Excuse me, that's mine.
I cannot tell anymore.
You are going to pay!
But Handicap Boy wasn't any better. He just wanted to show his old enemies.
I don't think that's what it says. I think it says, show its old enemies.
You know what? I'll agree to disagree.
Not to be the eyes just touching E from the above.
I was sure that Smoker's power will kill him eventually. Next time!
Winter without snow!
Oh, so it's today.
It's every day in Finland, apparently.
concerning
so-
how
Cover.
Yeah!
This comic is created by Matti Mali, and oh my gosh, you could not even be bothered to make a real barcode this time.
Yeah, this time
The
it's...
quality just goes up and up and up.
This time he made a Morse code!
He drew
That's-
one by hand.
That's not how Morse code works.
That's not how barcodes work either, for that matter. Why, Matti? Why?
I just became lazy. And this is the last issue that will have more this barcode. in it.
You said Morse
You
code.
almost said Morse code. This is great.
beep, 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 beep.
So we go to the next issue.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see about doing another one.